Let me start this video off by apologizing. I severely regret having to do this for you guys, but my room is a complete mess right now, and it's just because I came back from a business trip and I haven't had time to clean it up yet. But these leaks and information were so good, I had to tell you about this, or at least talk about it here on the channel. I can't let this go to waste. So if you guys like these kind of informational videos, like, subscribe is always appreciated. Let's get right into it. So Sir Asia recently went on the Twitter here to talk about some of the things that were added into Halo Infinite recently. Now we have seen a lot of leaks and rumors about like cut weapons, cut vehicles, and none of it's come to fruition. And pretty much we all suspected for the longest time that we were going to get no new sandbox items, but then Halo 2 Great Journey playlist mode, whatever you want to call it, came in and kind of changes the game a lot when it comes to what can be added into Halo Infinite. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Falcon. Yes, we have seen the Falcon in action before here, guys, but the difference about this now is that it's actually in the retail build. These are some cut information, leaked information that's currently in the retail build of Halo Infinite with the winter update, the Great Journey update that recently came for us, guys. And Sir Asia jumped into a Pelican, a Falcon to show us what we're looking at right here. And yeah, we have seen the Falcon leaked out previously, but these were kind of like beta builds, and it might have been some information kind of left behind, but this is a retail build. That's a big difference right there, because this means that it actually could be a possibility that we could see this added into the game. Like I said earlier, the reason why I never suspected any more items to come into Halo Infinite is because it's been like a year and a half, right, until we had like a new weapon until this winter update. But maybe some things have changed now that 343 recognizes that they might have like a year or two before the next Halo game. How do they satiate the Halo base to keep playing the game the minimal amount that they are right now? One is definitely a Falcon. Now with this Falcon, there were no sound effects when it comes to the chain guns, and so there is still something to be added with it. It's kind of the same state that it was previously, but from what we're seeing right now is that it actually was added into the retail build. So this gives a much more likely of a chance we could actually see it be brought into Halo Infinite. And if so, oh my god, yes, because I wanted to use this Falcon. This is one of my favorite vehicles of all time in Halo. To get a chance to finally play in Halo Infinite would be absolutely incredible. But again, like there's so many things that need to happen. I mean, from what we heard previously, that like there were so many cut weapons and vehicles in Halo Infinite as is right now, and the reason why they're left kind of like in the cutting room floor basically is because a lot of people got laid off, especially a lot of animators that were very necessary for things like this, and a lot of people who needed to be there to get like the extra 10% to get these kind of things like a Falcon or a different piece of equipment across the finish line were let go. But now Halo Studios is hiring again, meaning they're probably getting these people back now. They're probably working on the new Halo project, but the thing is that we have a lot of new things to check out, like this right here. This is like a grav lift kind, or what do we call it? What was that one equipment from Halo 3? But it's kind of like a grav lift, right? Piece of equipment. You can throw it down, throw things up in the air. That's pretty exciting. This would be a huge like Uno reversal card if you're able to pull it off in the middle of a gunfight, or just a great way to troll people, because the Halo physics are pretty fun to mess around with, and something like this would be an absolutely awesome addition for the Halo sandbox. But that's not it. There's another awesome addition coming in here as well for you guys. Right here, it looks to be kind of like a black hole type of equipment. Again, like we've seen this before. We've seen this leaked information before, but again, this is in the retail build of Halo Infinite that Sir Asia was able to grab this stuff out of, meaning it's in the game. It was finally added into the game, like the official build of the game. If you guys don't know, basically what happens with Halo Infinite now is that like, we had the winter update, right, which came with the Great Journey operation. We have some other operations we're going to showcase later in this video as well. But basically, these major beats are like your quarterly seasonal updates, where you'll see sandbox updates, things added into the game, things change, things like that. So we're probably not going to get another major update till probably about the end of January, maybe early February. So that's why we're seeing this stuff coming now. Another really huge thing we got to talk about, guys, is the double barrel shotgun coming into the game. I mean, this thing looks absolutely incredible. The thing is referred to as the mutilator, and you'll probably get it once you see it actually shot here. So the interesting thing about this mutilator right here is that this is like the gravity hammer shotgun you might have heard of previously, but now it actually has like a gravity and a melee animation. Obviously it needs some texture right there, but it could just be like a unfinished version of what is got it currently in the game right now, but maybe there might be another version coming in later. This has alternate fire modes as well, which is pretty freaking cool to think about. We haven't really had that before in Halo, so to get something like that now in Halo Infinite, which seems so odd, but yet are greatly appreciated at the same exact time. And so basically you can fire both shots at the same time. I'm sure to be a much more powerful shot, much more damage right there, or you can fire two separately. We'll see what the benefits are between those two. A lot of times with these type of shotguns, that the big improvement is like being able to have a one-shot kill potential, but just a shotgun we don't really have in Halo Infinite. Like, yeah, we got the Bulldog, but it doesn't hit the same as like the classic shotgun that we had from every Halo ever, basically. The interesting thing is the melee mechanic. I'm wondering to see like how this would actually play out. Like, this could actually be a legitimate power weapon. Like if you have a gravity hammer shotgun combo, pretty wild stuff here. So it'd be really cool to see like what Halo Studios does to put this together. Again, like I'm still skeptical about stuff like this getting added into the game, because it's just been so long since we've had any form of content being added into this game. New equipment and weapons and vehicles, like, oh my. There's some more things that were added into Halo Infinite. A stream code called Hologram, Superlock, again the mutilator shotgun, the Falcon right here. MP Suit AI 3D dialogue. It says mentions many, so maybe guys a new AI, which would be kind of crazy to think about. Proto Stim combat boost, Proto Stim boost, ability locator sensor, which is kind of interesting. Ability locator sensor. We can speculate this all we want on, really. Proto hardlight obliteration beam, energy destabilization emitter, and model for Komodo tank and the blockout, and also the assault game mode stuff, and a lot more. I don't know. I don't have time to look through all of it. Anyways, love you all again. Sorasia, again, the best leaky boy that's ever leaked anything in any video game community ever out there, providing us all this awesome information. So it's interesting to see like what this all really means. Like, could we get the hologram from Halo Reach coming back in the Halo Infinite? I mean, it's not, well, it never was that useful back in Halo Reach, but putting in Halo, I mean, the more stuff you get to put in Halo Infinite, the better. Maybe it just kind of might be like a new era of Halo Infinite, right? Maybe the Halo Studios rebrand was more than just a rebrand, but actually a turn of the leaf, I guess you want to refer to it as, with the studio, and possibly even with Halo Infinite, because I fully suspected this game to be like done and gone and forgotten, and they were just gonna sit here and wait even more until we get the next Halo game, which could be the longest time. I mean, I'm suspecting 2026 when we get the next Halo game, but it's going to take some time before we get any new Halo game announcement, right? I mean, I think we will have an announcement for the next Halo game coming this June for the Xbox showcase. That's my optimistic prediction on that one, probably with a release date of 2026. Fingers crossed with that. So Halo Studios is kind of doing the same thing as they did like back when we were waiting for Halo Infinite to release, right? We're like, well, we need to keep these Halo players satiated with something while we're waiting for the next game. This is where the opportunity comes in. Just like these minor little updates like this, like cool new weapons, vehicles, and stuff like that being added into the game. Just something new to get people to jump in and play, right? They did the same thing back in 2019 to 2020 with the MCC updates coming over the PC, fixing that game out to be way more than we could ever expect when it comes to the Master Chief Collection. Again, like I thought that game was long forgotten by 343 at the time, now Halo Studios, but now it turned out to be something like a real gem of a game. Hey, maybe they're doing something similar now with Halo Infinite. Now that I mean, it took quite some time to get to this point, but I'm glad at least we're talking about this again. Like, there actually sounds fun and optimistic to come to Halo Infinite, which sounds so weird to talk about because most of the times we're like doom and gloom. Oh my god, Halo is dead. I always see you guys in the comments. I see you guys out there. But anyways, guys, if you like this type of videos, make sure to tap like and subscribe. I always appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.